to be accepted, to be approved. But deep down, you always knew something was off. Because you weren't born to blend into the crowd. You weren't born to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You weren't born to be another one. You were born to stand out, to be different, to break the mold, to create a life that people don't just notice, but feel. Here's the truth you've avoided for too long. People are going to talk regardless. If you win, they'll talk. If you lose, they'll talk. If you stay silent, they'll create their own story for you. So why care? Think about how much time you've lost chasing approval from people who aren't even chasing their own dreams. People who don't pay your bills, who don't walk in your shoes, who don't feel what you feel. When you wake up in the morning, you gave them power they never earned. You handed them the keys to your emotions, your decisions, your future. But today, that ends. Because here's the truth. When you live for approval, you die by rejection. When you live for likes, you lose yourself. But when you live for purpose, you become untouchable. Purpose is louder than opinions. Purpose is stronger than doubt. Purpose is immune to judgment. When you move with purpose, people's opinions turn into background noise. And suddenly, you realize how quiet the world really is when you stop listening to the wrong voices. And here's the ironic part. Nobody remembers the people who played it safe. Nobody talks about the ones who tried to fit in. The world remembers the rebels, the bold thinkers, the ones who were brave enough to be real. In a society obsessed with pretending, so be that person. Be the person who walks differently, thinks differently, acts differently, because you know where you're going. Be the person who chooses conviction over permission. The person who wakes up and says, I don't need anyone to validate the fire inside me, because your soul already knows what it's meant to do. Your heart already knows what lights it up. Your dreams already know the path. You've just been too distracted by outside noise to hear them clearly. So today, choose yourself. Choose your purpose. Choose the life waiting for you. On the other side of fear, doubt, and other people's opinions. Let them talk. Let them question. Let them misunderstand. While they're watching, you're building. While they're judging, you're growing. While they're doubting, you're becoming. Remember, the day you stop caring what people think is the day you start becoming who you were meant to be. If you felt that, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily reminder from Mindset Empire to live boldly, unapologetically, and completely free.